I just sent you a stream invite.
Channel again. Do you still have any viewers on?
No, not really. Nah, I'm kidding, you can hear ya.
No!
Nah, I'm joking, I'm joking.
I don't like people hearing
Wait, one sec.
even though there's probably tons of my videos on just because I don't know why.
Well. Okay, broadcast settings. Just give me a sec. There we go, broadcast settings.
This cutscene is forever.
Yeah, no, in that.
Wow.
Okay.
What? What?
Do you have water?
No, I deleted it.
Do you have water?
Now.
I'm not calling you.
Okay. If you are, just play tomorrow.
One sec.
Did you say my name?
Yeah.
What?
I've turned it off so no one can hear ya.
What?
I've turned it off so no one can hear ya.
Very good.
Mama, please don't you cry, I'm sorry.
I want to go listen to some thunder.
This is not macro. I'm just speaking to my chat, saying my editing is not macros, just want to edit dead fast.
James, what's your YouTube channel called? James. James. Answer me.
Why, Michael?
What's your YouTube channel called?
Why?
I just want to know. Is it Clutchy?
No, that's my other account.
What is it?
I ain't telling you.
I just want to know. What is it? Is it Clutchy something?
No, Michael, I'm on Dad's account one.
M40.
What's your YouTube channel? Alex, please.
No.
What's it called?
Dad doesn't even have anything.
What's it called?
I ain't telling you, leave me alone.
Phantom Devon.
Who keeps on bloody texting me?
Probably not.
Yeah, about that title with bad internet. Bruh. Why is my ping creator so good, but when I'm in actual game it feels like I'm on McDonald's internet. Who are you playing with? Yeah, but some guys should get in trainer. What Warzone? Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, let's
You know that I've played every Call of Duty? Yes, sir. Yep. I forgot how slow me aim. I forgot how slow me aim sensors. Well, let me just change that real quick. Where is it? Oh boy. Is it on my phone or my iPad? I'm in a chat. I'm going to the toilet. Right, I'm back. So this is not my headset, my headphone. So thanks my old viewers for watching this. Share this video with people. Try to get us a bit more followers. Just kidding. Whoa. Days. Where is it? No, not that one. Aha, this one. This is 3 seconds away. So 2, 3, 3, 45, 43. Yeah, 43, yeah. No, 41. Okay, now be sent it with 5, 6, 4, 5, 12, 5. Yeah. Is that it? Whoa. Whoa, that's weird. I actually rate this. Yeah, I'm changing my sense back. Wait, what? Why is it not going down?
But Baphomet, also known as the Icon of Sin, causes the teleporter to malfunction with its sigil, transporting Doomguy even deeper into hell. Doomguy knows the full invasion is just around the corner, so he must act fast, defeat all the demons, and rush home.
Damn.
By bringing back its harbinger of destruction.
Damn, my aim's good.
Past prejudice and unspeakable persecution. Now fully seasoned, Doomguy is able to destroy both the Cyber Demon and Spider Mastermind within the Halls of Perdition. However, the distraction was
I'm goated.
and hordes of demons were already unleashed on our blue planet. Doom 2, Hell on Earth, 2022. When Doomguy arrives back to Earth via dropship, he sees that he's a bit late. Much of civilization lays in ruin, and a massive evacuation is still underway. Using a singular starport, Earth is sending its citizens to far reaches of space. Unfortunately, humans have taken over the starport and sealed it with a force field, preventing any ships from evacuating. The military tried and failed to storm the port, so Doomguy is once again the final hope to prevent our extinction. And with 5 chapters under his belt, Doomguy has little problem liberating the spaceport. This time, he's got a new weapon in him. The greatest Doom weapon outside of the BFG 9000, the Super Shotgun. Doomguy needs it too. The Earth invasion has brought new hellish creatures for him to contend with, including a new kind of
Why, what?
zombie now equipped with a chain gun, and Predator, the Incubus, a tank of a demon using arm cannons,
You going on Fortnite?
fireballs, they could gross demonic
Oh, I'm not.
pain elementals, which spew and explode into individual lost souls. They're about as annoying as they sound. Revenants, skeleton dudes that punch real
Okay,
hard.
go back to hub. Put my iPad back in its case. Nice.
Spider demons with plasma guns.
Sad.
And you can resurrect dead monsters and light them on fire by sitting in the faces of living ones. Sure enough, Doomguy's fate is the invading demons will inevitably overwhelm him. And he's not done just yet. The hell portal to Earth has been discovered within the heart of Doomguy's very own home city. So just like the Daisy, this time is personal.
Whoa.
Battles through downtown.
What happened today? Which team is that, Michael? Team 1. I don't know any.
Doomguy finally meets the architect of all his pain, the Mastermind. But it isn't the Spider Mastermind, oh no.
Oh, come on, let me do.
AKA the Gatekeeper, AKA John Romero's head, AKA the Icon of Sin itself. This glorified wall texture with an exposed brain manufactures demons by the hookful. Thankfully, when you combine that exposed brain with a conveniently placed elevator and a few well-timed misses from Doomguy, the Icon of Sin is no more. No rest for the living in 2022. After returning from hell, Doomguy still needs to take care of a few scattered handfuls of demons. They're still wreaking havoc. So it's up to Doomguy to destroy them and no rest for the living. An expansion released a decade and a half after Doom 2. Doomguy fights through an Earth lab before venturing yet again into a section of hell, where he meets a new cyber demon rebuilding Hell's army to use himself. Scaling Hell Mountain, swimming in infernal blood, and bearing the brunt of the Baron's banquet, Doomguy slaughters this wannabe sword wizard. Hell on Earth has been prevented. So Doomguy shows off his skills with the master levels for some side cash. Final Doom, TNT Evolution 2022. After the little hell invading Earth debacle, it's time for the UAC to go under new management since, the old guard got wiped out. Not that it makes much of a difference. The UAC sets up on Jupiter's moon Io and immediately starts messing with portals again. This time, they've got a military force to deal with whatever monsters appear during the Io experimentation. Well, as cocky as they are about their new muscle, they definitely aren't prepared when a giant demon mothership invades the base.
No, my friend killed me.
He's out on a walk when the demons launch their invasion. He comes in his comrades, and leads to his spare crew's obligation. After being attacked by an imp, he rushes to the base to enact revenge. Doomguy fights through experimental labs like Wormhole, then military base locations like the prison Stronghold.
42069.
Battling throughout the night, the dead zone, dead witches. Before long, the moon is warped into a hellscape as seen in Mount Cain and River Styx. Before Doomguy confronts the mastermind of this invasion. It's something far more terrifying than last time. The Demon Spitter, with the uncanny ability to spit demons and Final Doom, the Plutonian Experiment, 2023. The Io experiments aren't all the new UAC is up to. They also create early protection scenes on Earth. Here, they try to from a safe distance with quantum accelerators. This is known as the plutonium experiment. The other half, possibly, demons catch wind of the scheme and open up a portal deep within the base. But an accelerator soon closes it. Now wiser, monsters open 7 portals for power and death. The humans are able to close 6 of the portals.
Mr. Captain, say hello to the dual magnet. With this loadout, you're gonna have more damage range and more ammo than that shotgun. What the hell did I just witness? I'll give you the loadout. Running with the SOCOM Eliminator.
I've been asking for that for so long. And yeah, 1 million subscriber thing.
Eventually making its way to the demon eye, where the final portal lies. It's being guarded by the most horrifying Doom boss imaginable, the Gatekeeper. Oh yes, the Gatekeeper. This monstrosity is just the icon of sin again. Well,
I ain't dying by this kid. Oh, cracked him.
Doom 64.
Nice shot.
2023. After the initial outbreak, Mars's wolves were put under quarantine. By that, I mean heavily bombarded
Sweaty combo.
for years to make sure nothing survived.
I'll give him that. Not most sweats use it.
Something survives. What's worse is the survivor is none other than the Mother Demon, a monster capable of mutating dead demon carcasses to revive minions more powerful than before. This lone survivor rapidly built
That's dope, but dude, guess what the rewards are? Underglow.
No,
I'm not even capping, dude.
they're finally doing that.
Yo.
It's like the logo too.
Yeah, it's like flashing.
Bro.
They're finally listening to the community. That's like so sick. New game modes, bro. Volleyball, baseball, hopscotch.
Let's go!
It's like that's like
Alright, so if you haven't seen this video that's all over TikTok, I'm gonna explain it and basically what happened. It's a boy and a 7-year-old cousin. She's
Mix all fruit shoots. This is getting out of hand. I've got every single flavour. I think it's
Imagine mixing every shoot flavour up. I'll throw up. If you wanna know my sentence, I'll show ya. These are my ones. Oh yeah, you need to see these. Change this around. The thing is, I'm getting annoying. No, it's getting annoying with it. The thing is, I can barely attack anyone. Yo, I swear that's my mate, you know. He's wearing the same stuff as him. Zach, let me just call me mate.
All Doom 3 games after the plutonium experiment and before Doom 64 when Doom guys stayed in town. For me, I'm going to keep these titles quarantined in their own alternate timeline. In many ways, Doom 3 is a reimagining of the original Doom. This time, the UAC has been trying to terraform Mars into a habitable environment. But while constructing Mars City, they discover a Martian civilization from eons prior, complete with a bevy of mysterious lore and artifacts. And so, the focus on Mars turns to excavation. The Martian civilization was very advanced, and even figured out interdimensional transportation. UAC scientists recreating this technology, opening portals to a dark realm. They found more ancient warnings from the Martians.
Wait, I did not know that we were in that game then. Yikes. Wow. Now I'm leaving.
Of course, none of these scientists have ever seen any horror or sci-fi movies, and they push forward with their research. Doom Resurrection, June 2145.
What the hell's Doom Resurrection?
Marine divisions face varying levels of demonic opposition throughout the base. Bravo team is
1 sec, chat.
the whole team gets wiped out, except for a lone soldier. With the guidance of Dr. Garrett and a helpful droid Sam, this Marine battles his way to an escaped spaceship. He even visits hell along the way and closes a few portals, proving like that asteroid. Sam sacrifices himself so that the escape ship
What is he?
closes doors. This hero Marine successfully escapes. Yet somehow, research continues as normal.
Love this hectic movie's mean.
November 15th,
Don't have a friend in.
a few months later, Dr. Intruder
Just warning you.
is drunk with power and hides his discoveries from
Next show is a toxic YouTuber.
himself.
No, wrong thing. Wait. Let me see if my mate wants to do arena duos. One sec, chat.
Master Sergeant Kelly assigns Doom Marine to find missing scientist Ishii in the communications facility. Doom Marine tracks down this terrified scientist.
Long time, shotgun. An hour. I've been shooting for an hour. Why not? Okay, I'm going radio. Is my mate gone AFK? It's not sunlight. I know my
survives long enough to pass the distress card to Doom Marine to complete the mission. However, Campbell beats Doom Marine to the punch, absolutely destroying the console and the communications system.
I rolled a gay kid, Casey's a gay kid, that day is a good kid. Got one birthday, gay. Gay, gay, gay. Not gay, 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 gay. Not gay. Gay, gay. Not gay, not gay. Gay, gay. Not, yeah, gay. Gay, 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 gay.
They're set to meet up, but Kelly stands him up. So the Marine rebounds by meeting the UAC scientist in McCormick. McCormick tells him about the Trooper controlling and unleashing the forces of hell via mysterious artifacts.
Yo, what the hell's going on my internet? Why is it always going creative but dog crap when I'm in a game? Like, internet, make your bloody mind up, will ya? Be good or be bad. Bloody hell. Yeah, I'm setting my iPad internet off, it's probably the whole main reason. Why is the internet so bad? It's good when I'm not streaming, but when I'm streaming it's good, really crap. Oh my god, I'm gonna break someone's skull in a minute. Wait, is that a llama? Oh yeah. Nice. I'll be able to open it if I weren't lagging. Just.
Thankfully, this final boss has one weakness that Doom Marine went to hell and back to retrieve: the Soul Cube. Sure enough, the Cyber Demon falls and the portal is permanently sealed. A week later, a recon team discovers Doom Marine as the lone survivor, while the Trooper retires to hell, becoming the demon Maledict. Lost mission, November 15, 2145. But it turns out Doom Marine isn't the only one who survived.
One sec, chat.
The last member of Bravo team finds himself isolated and overwhelmed 6 hours into the invasion. Dr. Myers reaches out to him in desperation. See, Myers did some work in the Exis Labs, experimenting with long-range teleportation devices. Some demons returned to hell with some of this teleportation tech, and now they intend to use its power to transport straight to Earth. It's up to this Marine to rebuild the Exis Labs teleporter, transport to hell, and save the planet. In hell, he destroys another Guardian and destroys the teleportation device, returning to Mars just before the portal seals. Dr. Myers congratulates him as they escape on the same ship that Doom Marine arrived on earlier that day. Resurrection of Evil, March 17th, 2147. Once the demonic dust settles a year after the Mars invasion, the UAC decides to continue the Trooper's research after picking up an unidentifiable signal on Mars. Fortunately, they put Dr. Elizabeth McNeil, a whistleblower and enemy of the Trooper, in charge of the revamped base. A new batch of Marines arrives as well, one of which is our new unnamed protagonist. In March of 2147, McNeil leads the Marines to an ancient chamber harboring a mysterious artifact, and opens up yet another portal to hell. The Trooper, now the Maledict, is pleased because now a new invasion can begin. He tasks 3 Hell Knight hunters with retrieving the artifact which Dr. McNeil and the Marines sought to protect. The Marine collects a grabber, aka gravity gun, from a dying comrade. And once he defeats the first hunter, learns that the artifact grants him superpowers like slowing time. This firepower comes in handy against new foes like mutated imps known as Vulgars, Hell Knight Mancubus hybrids known as Bruisers, and throwback lost souls known as Forgotten Ones. Our Marine also recovers a double-barrel super shotgun from Sergeant Kelly's old office to really give his arsenal some extra oomph. Defeating another Hell Hunter and beefing up with Berserk, the Marine eventually
Should I pick up?
the Phobos lab. Turns out, the
Nah, I'm
artifact is
keeping
a
my
weapon
stuff.
known as the Heart of Hell, and the demons wanted to use it in an ancient Martian war. Returning the artifact to Hell is the only way to seal the portal between the two realities. Once the last invulnerability Hell Hunter is defeated, Dr. McNeil is able to transport the Marine straight into the sealed and demonically warped Delta Lab where the portal still resides. At the iconic gateway, the Marine enters Hell and uses his super demonic relic powers to lay waste to anything that stands in his way. He reaches the maledict, and the demon thrashes the Marine about within its mouth. But Kruger's head pops out and demands the artifact, so the Marine gladly gives it to him. He shoves it down the monster's gullet, destroying the maledict and the artifact in one go. As for the ending, it's pretty ambiguous. Dr. McNeil mutters that their home
Yes,
is
shocking.
either the Marine made it back in one piece, or it was destroyed as well and finds himself in a better place. It's not like it really matters, because we're moving on to an alternate timeline. Or maybe it's a distant future of the original timeline where everybody forgot what happened. Look, the jury's still out on how Doom 2016 fits into all of this, so just go with your gut. Doom 2016, 2149. Once again, the UAC has a base on Mars, and is
Oh
researching
wow,
interdimensional
there's barely been any
portals.
battles
This
here,
time,
hasn't
though,
there?
they're using an infinite source of
My
energy
eyes are
from its
burning.
origin, which is directly tapped from the
And my eyes
Earth.
twitching.
They build a massive tower to harness this power,
Bloody
working
hell.
towards solving all energy problems back on Earth. Naturally, Hell energy is a bit radioactive.
I thought everyone
UAC
died.
director Dr. Hayden develops
Oh,
an
never
nasty
mind, I can actually go into
cancer
fighting.
transfers his brain into a cyborg body. Tapping into Argent allows scientists to explore and study
Who
Hell's
just?
cell. They bring home some captive demons and souvenirs. All this demonic influence is bringing some negative side effects. Hell is starting to enchant certain scientists, particularly Dr. Olivia Pierce. She begins a hell
He's been straight sent to the gulag, hasn't he?
portal to Hell and allow our reality to be consumed. Fortunately, Dr. Hayden has found the Helix Stone in Hell, which leads to the discovery of the Doomslayer. The Doomslayer is a mysterious warrior feared by all of demonkind. He's been the arbiter of numerous underworld massacres over time, and his soul is currently trapped in Hell. Sound familiar? Yeah, it's not officially confirmed that this is the same Doom guy we've come to know and love. Come on, this is totally the Doom guy we saw in Doom 64. Dr. Hayden lugs the Doomslayer sarcophagus back to Mars. And it's a good thing he did. Dr. Pierce soon rips a portal wide open and welcomes a full-on demon invasion. The Doomslayer awakens in the midst of the ensuing onslaught, and most of the base has already been corrupted by Hell. Thankfully, the Doomslayer is even more souped up this time around with the use of the Praetor suit. Doom guy can jump, hell, even double jump, and now he can even rip enemies limb from limb with his bare hands. He's also equipped with a Gauss cannon and a wealth of new equipment like grenades. A few new enemies join the fray, like new breeds of possessed UAC employees, a laser gun-wielding Hellraiser, and a now computerized cyber Mancubus. Dr. Hayden guides the Doomslayer through the facility with some help from the computer AI system, Vega. The Marine is tasked with bringing a satellite online before heading towards the Argent Tower to thwart Dr. Pierce, which in his world means kill her. She must permanently open the Hell portals by overloading the Argent Tower using Argent energy accumulators. Dr. Hayden wants the Doomslayer to spare the Argent energy sources from his wrath, but Doom Guy doesn't take orders from anyone. Instead, he destroys the priceless culmination of years of time and research. By the time the Doomslayer catches up to Pierce atop the tower, he's just a moment too late. She launches herself into the Hell pit, accumulator in tow, ripping Hell wide open and sucking the Doomslayer into the void. Now in Hell, we learn even more about the awesome potential of the ultra-powerful Doomslayer. Apparently, he's able to travel through dimensions and time with power beyond any mere mortal. The Doomslayer fights his way back to Mars, where Dr. Hayden sends him on a quest to investigate Pierce's office and the Helix Stone. While venturing through the experimental labs, the Doomslayer acquires a new iteration of the mega weapon BFG 9000. After he finds the Helix Stone, he learns that Pierce is after the Crucible, a mysterious demonic key/sword/MacGuffin. But it's in Hell, and in order to get back there, the Doomslayer needs another Argent accumulator. Thankfully, a hulking cyber demon is powered by one in his chest, and lends it to our hero. The Doomslayer is now back in Hell, and wastes absolutely no time blasting through the necropolis, toppling 3 Hellguards, and finding the Crucible. Dr. Hayden transports him back to Mars, and Vegas sacrifices his Argent life force to send him straight to the source of the demonic invasion, the Hell Well. Well, the Hell Well is well done once Doomslayer and the Crucible arrive on scene. Seeking vengeance, Dr. Pierce is transformed into the Spider Demon Mastermind. But before you have time to feel nostalgic, the Doomslayer obliterates it with a well-placed BFG 9000 point-blank shot right in the kisser. Even though the Doomslayer slaughters every obstacle in his way, this story doesn't quite have a happy ending. Dr. Hayden betrays him and steals the Crucible since it's a potent source of Argent energy, potent enough to continue the research into Hell. And so, the cycle continues with the Doomslayer locked away and out of reach of Hayden's continued research. For now. will doom eternal answer some of our questions about the timeline.
Damn it. Man, it's so bad. That makes sense. Oh, muppet. I give up. I'm ending the stream. I never do good while I'm streaming.